Christmas is fast approaching. Are you looking for some quick Christmas cards to make? Well, you have come to the right place. Today I have 4 simple washi tape Christmas cards that I'm pretty sure you're gonna love. Hi, it's Lynn Dunn from Stamptastic Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. In this episode of Stamptastic TV, you will learn some easy Christmas cards to make with washi tape. The design I will share with you today is one of my favorites, and it will work well with your favorite shapes, punches, and die cuts. And the best part is, you can use any washi tape that you have on hand. So grab your favorites and follow along with me during this video. By the end of this video, you will have some super fun ideas and a quick way to make a bunch of unique Christmas cards using washi tape. For the latest card making ideas, be sure to subscribe to my channel and click on that little bell so you will be notified each time I upload a new video. First, let's talk about the supplies I used to create these cards. You will need 1 piece of white cardstock and 3 pieces of garden green cardstock for the bases of your cards. Next, you will need 3 pieces of white cardstock cut at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. You will also need a smaller piece of white cardstock cut at 3 1/2 by 4 inches. You will also need a stamp set, so I am using the Winter Woods stamp set from Stampin Up. I am also using the In the Woods framelit set. And in particular, I am using these 2 dies from the set to create some fun shapes with my washi tape and some fun things on the cards that I'm going to show you today. Of course, you will also need some washi tape, so I am using the Sweet Season Specialty Washi Tape. So this particular washi tape has some really fun patterns, and they have a little bit of shimmer to them. So I will be using those. You will also need some ink, so I will be using Cherry Cobbler and Garden Green. All right, that's it. I think we're ready to get started. Now I have 4 Christmas card ideas that I'm going to share with you today, and each of the Christmas cards features a simple washi tape design that we will use throughout all 4 cards. I'm going to show you a quick and simple idea, and then each card we're just going to step it up just a little bit. So this first card I will share with you features the simple Christmas card idea that you can make with just washi tape. Start with a piece of garden green cardstock, which is cut to 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 inches. Score the 8 1/2 inch side at 4 1/4 inches to create the base of your card. Cut a 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece of white cardstock. Grab your different patterns of washi tape. You can use as many patterns as you want to create the design. For this card, I'm using 3 different patterns. Start at the top of the white cardstock. Unroll a piece of washi tape that is larger than the 4 inch sides of the white cardstock. Now don't measure it, just eyeball it. I know that sounds really scientific, right? You will be adhering the pieces of washi tape on a slight angle across the white cardstock. Simply hold the tape over the cardstock and unroll it until you have a little extra on each side of the cardstock. Adhere the first piece of washi tape across the top part of your cardstock. Leave the ends of the washi tape hang over the sides of the cardstock. Now grab your second pattern of washi tape. Hold the tape over the cardstock and unroll it until you have a little extra on each side of the cardstock. Now adhere the second piece of washi tape across your card, but just under the first piece. Leave a little bit of the white cardstock showing through in between the pieces of washi tape. Continue to add pieces of washi tape to the white cardstock until you have covered the middle section of the cardstock. Be sure to leave enough room on the bottom to stamp a sentiment. Now pick up the white cardstock and fold all of the ends of the washi tape around to the back side of the cardstock. Add some adhesive and adhere this to your card front. That's it. Pretty simple, right? Okay, now with this next card idea, we are going to step it up a little bit. Now don't worry, it will still be very simple. You are going to start with the exact same supplies and washi tape application technique that I just shared with you when we created card number 1. However, this time we are going to add a fun little focal point to the center of the washi tape. For this card, I used one of the tree-shaped die cuts from the In the Woods framelit set. However, you can choose any of your favorite die cuts to embellish the center of the washi tape. That's it. Now you've just stepped up your card just a little bit by adding that focal point. Okay, for card number 3, again, we are going to start with the exact same supplies and washi tape application technique that I shared when we created card number 1. This time, we will cut a shape in the middle of our washi tape design. So again, for this project, I'm using one of the die cuts from the In the Woods framelit set. I simply cut out the tree shape from the center of the washi tape design. Now I'm going to set aside this beautiful washi tape tree because we will be using it for card number 4. Grab a 3.5 by 4 inch piece of white cardstock. Stamp the tree image from the Winterwood stamp set in the center of the white cardstock using garden green ink. Line up the stamped Christmas tree image behind the tree shape that you cut into your washi tape. Use a bit of washi tape to hold the tree in place behind that open shape. Add some adhesive to the back of the entire 5.25 by 4 inch piece of white cardstock and simply adhere it to your card front. Now stamp a little sentiment on it. That's it. Now how beautiful is this card? So for this last card idea, we are going to use the leftover shape. You know, that beautiful Christmas washi tape tree that we created when we cut out the washi tape in card number 3. So for this card, we are going to start with a piece of white cardstock cut to 5.5 by 8.5 inches. We're going to score the 8.5 inch side at 4.25 inches to create the base of the card. Next, you're going to stamp a sentiment on the bottom right-hand side of the card front. Now ink up the tree image with garden green ink and stamp it on the white card front. Ink up the tree image again and stamp a second tree right next to the first one. Now simply add the beautiful washi tape Christmas tree right in between the stamped images. Pop it up with a few dimensionals. And now you have another beautiful washi tape card idea. Now you have 4 simple and very different little Christmas card ideas to make with washi tape. So grab your favorite washi tape, your die cuts, and any other fun products that you have on hand and start making some of these simple little Christmas cards. You can also grab a printable tutorial featuring all of the cards showcased here today. The tutorial includes a complete supply list, the measurements, and step-by-step instructions for creating these cards. You can find the link in the description below this video. Thanks so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by liking it and sharing it with your friends. And leave a comment below to let me know what you enjoyed most about the video and the tips shared here today. Have fun getting creative. Take care, and I'll see you soon.